Hey everybody. So last year we had Shy in the house when we first brought her in. She had a curly toe paralysis, vitamin B deficiency, and she was just kind of on the floor a lot. It was terrible. She got better. But at that time, we were having an issue with, yeah, girl, get it. An issue with flies. And I had learned about this really horrible, like one of the worst things that could happen is something called Flystrike, when the fly will go and make a home in their cozy little butt, lay eggs, and it's just awful. It could really kill your chicken. Scrambling for information, I discovered that vanilla trees. Have you been eating this? Shoot. Vanilla trees will keep the flies away. And so I had her on the grounds. The problem was, she couldn't walk because she was in her poop a lot, and also had a hard time bathing her because she hated the water. She was flapping in the water. So she didn't have the cleanest hygiene at the time. And there were flies. So I was trying to kill them. And there's pictures of her laying there with the tree next to her butt on the ground. It was the best I can do. We managed, and that is how I found out about the vanilla tree effectively keeps the flies away. It's amazing. You do have to replace them a bit, but you can get the dollar store ones. But for whatever reason, it has to be the tree, and it has to be the vanilla tree. If it gets wet, you definitely have to replace it. Toy. And now that Shai Shai's eating the tree, I'm just going to put it on top where she cannot get it. See? There's always a solution. Like, why not? Should be just as fine. Hooray. See, there it is. The little vanilla tree. What are you doing? Oh, she's eating the egg. I cleaned everything out because I'm treating them for coccidiosis, so I just cleaned everything out. I got to spray it with some ammonia. Listen, ammonia. It's very toxic to the chickens. I know I'm a little all over the place here, but the ammonia is, you want one part ammonia to like 9 parts water in a sprayer. We'll kill it. Kill that coccidiosis. On surfaces, not on your chicken. Okay. And then, I like to wipe it down, so I'm going to spray this down in a bit. I'm treating them with the Corid. Here is the vanilla tree, everybody. It's amazing. It works. Not one fly in here. I saw somebody post, they got like 4 going on. See, I just got their water treated with the Corid. Very simple. Sparrow was looking funky the other day. I wanted to bring them in for some health checks. Just an overnight sleepover. Just withhold food and water, check their crops in the morning, see if their crops are emptying right. She just looked, she had diarrhea real bad and looked, that's another thing, you could check their poop, see who's pooping good. So I just got a new bag of Corid. I'm do 20% amprolium, okay? It's off label, but you get it at Tractor Supply. So it's 1/2 teaspoon and then a half a teaspoon, whatever you call that. That's for half a gallon. So a 1/2 teaspoon and a 1/4 teaspoon. So whatever. But I gave it to her 24 hours later. She looked fine and good. So she's back outside. Her butt was pretty red and looking foul because she had diarrhea really bad. So now that's healing up pretty good. So she looked happy now, right? Good girl. Also, another freaky thing happening is we got some of the feather pecking going on. I don't know if you can see. Look at that. They've been picking her layer of feathers. Hi, so this is Editing Jen, and I just made a new discovery in life. I just got their new food and discovered it was expired. Doing some research, I realized I've been making the mistake of buying 2 bags, and that's way too long. So their latest food might not have the same vitamin potency it should, which may be why they're pecking their butts. Look, we're all learning here in this wonderful game of chickens. Thank you. Guys. So I'm keeping an eye on things. And just earlier, I sprayed her. Hang on. I sprayed her with this. No picking. Reduces cannibalism. Wish I knew about that a year ago. But we'll see. I haven't seen any pecking since I sprayed her with it. It's hot. Everybody look good though. Let me tell you. Too hot to hug, guys. Officially too hot to hug. Yes, I know I'm heckin' fancy right now. But just some more chicken tips for chicken tip time. I think the tree advice is really good because the last thing anybody wants is for them to have fly strike. So get them trees, get whatever it is you're gonna keep the flies away, get them flies out of there. And keep their butts clean. That was another part of the health check, was just a little butt wash, a little butt bath. Okay? Yay! Thank you for joining me for more chicken chips. Chicken tips. Happy chickens! Thank you, God, for taking care of my girls, that you watch over them, that we take good care of them. You always help us know what to do. My original guys, we love you, God. Alright, see you next time from Shy Home. And yes, even though Shia is in the house, I am treating her too. Basically, what I've read is it generally is safe to use. The only drawback is that it will disrupt their vitamin B absorption, which with Shai can be a little bit delicate because she has had a vitamin B deficiency. So as soon as I'm done with this round of cord, which is 5 days, I will give her some of the poultry cell rooster booster to get her vitamin B up. But then you got to do a second round. I have to look up you could just do the same thing. Sometimes people do less. This is something you might have to really research a bit, but you got to do like a second round, like a week later, to kill off whatever little rebels you might have regenerating quietly in the army just when you thought it was safe. And this is, here it is, the cord. Okay, you get the idea. Let me get this duck off. Cord, Amprolia, 20%. There it is. Now, I did treat them for coccidiosis in the winter. So I've read this could happen where like they've got better, but it may have not been 100%, murdered. Happily, it doesn't seem to be too serious of a strain because Sparrow did recover pretty quick. Oh, baby girl, do I have to trim your beak again? I think it's been. Oh man. Here. Sorry about all this. This happens every hour when she's shaking off her little casings, okay? So, like, I'm constantly dealing with this. This is all her little things she shakes off when she's, like, the feathers coming in, the little pins, the things wrappers, casings of the feathers coming in. So, excuse me. But what was I saying? So, what I think I'm going to do is I think this last round, so I'm doing a round now. I'm going to wait 5 days. I might do a stronger round just so we do more than the last time and kill off this thing. Okay, have a happy weekend. And that's going to be for Shy Hill Farms. Chicken tips for chicken strips. See ya.